Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
2022 Boston Red Sox.
Just about to get started. And today on the hill, Garrett Whitlock. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. You know, he's the type of guy who's not having a good day to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game. He'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to work deep into this ball game.
So just about set now. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Fly ball down the line. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make...
Swings here and blasts one left field into the monster seats and gone. Harrison Bader leaves the yard, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu.
Batting third, the third baseman, DJ.
Back up the middle and a base hit.
Batting fourth,
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And there's a fly ball deep right field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Arroyo with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here is the young phenom Gleyber Torres. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Rizzo coming home, and now it rolls all the way to the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Next to hit, Oswaldo Cabrera. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Whips it to Casas, and that will end the inning. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Yankees 3 and the Red Sox coming up. Bottom of the first. On the hill here today, Garrett Cole.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Kicks and fires. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one gone.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Turner now. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall.
Batting third.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The left fielder, number 7.
Man at first, Yoshida will hit next. That one's in there, 0-1.
I love that Garrett Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound, sort of that classic power pitcher. He's going to attack with that fastball, move it all around the edges of the zone.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. And the Red Sox lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back inside Fenway Park, new inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that one ripped into right. Duvall makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 9. The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe, the next to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. That to right. Duvall makes the catch, and there's 2 away. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now Bader up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. In the air, right side. Can't get there, base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 4. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Here comes Bader around third. He'll score easily. It's 5-0. LeMahieu into second, and he's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Whitlock is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher on here, Josh Winkowski. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Doubled in his first AB. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around third comes LeMahieu. The throw in. And he's in there as a run scores.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the young star. It's Gleyber Torres. Slice down the right side. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 0-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rizzo around third. He scores, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Bangs off the wall.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swung on, belted. Hits the top of the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 8-0. And that's a 2-out double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Jose Trevino. Line drive, base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 10-0.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Justin Garza. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. On a line, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting.
In now is the Yankees DH, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That's a hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
That's 3 singles in a row. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Harrison Bader stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The pitch. Ripped on a line. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they extend their lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Ripped on a line to center. And there's a hit. Kiner-Falefa around third. Throw home. He beats it. And the lead continues to grow.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases. And they boost their lead. It's 16-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Chris Murphy. He's into the game with the bases empty. Base is empty with 2 away. And now it's going to be Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, Gleyber.
That one drilled left field. And a base hit right there. And that's going to get into the corner. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double. And that was hard hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 2 down. Here's Stanton now. 1 for 2. Into center and a base hit. Torres coming home. Now a long throw home. He beats it safe. And they extend their lead.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And here is Oswaldo Cabrera, a switch hitter batting right. has some trouble with it. He doesn't have a play, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. First and second, 2 down. And the batter now, Jose Trevino. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Smash to the left side. They take the force out number 3. So finally the frame comes to an end after 14 come across to score. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees out in front, 17-0. Back way, here's Christian Arroyo.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
Second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
And that's in there at the knees.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And that's in there for strike 1. Cole, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him. Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
2 outs, base is empty. Adam Duvall at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next offering is fouled back. And down on strikes he goes. The big righty strikes out the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're in a wee bit of a hole. Down 17-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Murphy back to work. Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Now a screamer into the outfield. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Volpe flying around 3rd and headed home. The relay throw. Tag too late. He scores. And the lead continues to grow.
Back-to-back base hits. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Harrison Bader. And a base hit up the middle. Kiner-Falefa around 3rd. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they extend their lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Caleb Ort.
Number 61, Caleb Ort.
So a man aboard, DJ LeMahieu, stepping in now for the Yankees. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. That's out to center field, and that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Out to center. Hernandez gliding back. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. Both runners tagging. He scores on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Slice the other way and foul. LeMahieu at third. Rizzo over at first with 1 away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
The left fielder.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And here is Oswaldo Cabrera. That's a base hit. Run scores.
The catcher, number 39, Jose Trevino.
Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. That one hit to right. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Runner tags for home. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, as a former outfielder, I love this play. When you get the opportunity to throw a guy out at the plate, makes the catch as the runner tags, and a laser throw to the plate on the money for the double play. It's time to go hit.
Back here in Boston, here's Kike Hernandez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Kike.
The wind and the pitch. Strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Out towards right center field. Bader settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Caleb Hamilton now at the plate. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Next offering upstairs.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Going to count 1-2. The pitch. And now the count is even. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Oh, 1 down. Popped up. That is the inning. Welcome back. Start of the fourth. Now it's going to be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The designated hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And the pitch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And next for New York, Harrison Bader. He's already homered in this game. That one out to right. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Now a fly ball to right center. Duvall makes a move towards the gap. Racing, makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. High in the air, out to right. Duvall makes his way towards it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Joe Japes into the game, and he'll go to work with runners on second and third. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. 1 run is in. The throw into second. He pulls into second as 2 runs score on the play.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Throws to second. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. On now to the bottom of the fourth. The Yankees lead this one 25-0. Bottom of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Justin Turner. The wind of the pitch.
For the Red Sox.
There's a strike. Righty delivers. This one in the air, right field. That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Up next,
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. Here's the 0-2. And that's just foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next one just misses. Ball 1. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And here it comes. And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And Devers hits that one. Stanton is there and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 7.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Yoshida. In there for strike 1. Swings through that.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
0-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. So stepping in for Boston, Christian Arroyo. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. And the pitch. And that one hammered. Hits the fence. In to score from first. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. And now Tristan Casas. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Is just 1 strike away. Stays alive. 2-2 now. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. Fly ball down the line. Stanton as he glides to his left. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.